This episode is brought to you by Shopify. That's the sound of switching your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling. Harness the best converting checkout and same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Stop leaving sales on the table. Discover why millions trust Shopify to build, grow, and run their business. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech23.
Welcome to the Instagram Story Flash Briefing. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. I give Instagram news in 3 minutes or less. That's what I'm best at. I'm good at other things too, but we don't really talk about those things because they're not really relevant to this flash briefing. Anyway, let's get into it. Today's top story comes from Instagram's @creators account. They made a post that I think is really interesting and says a lot about what people think affects how well they do in the algorithm. Here's the post. It's just a simple text post. Things that don't affect feed ranking, meaning how well you do in the algorithm, whether or not your posts appear in people's feeds. Here are the things that don't affect feed ranking according to the Instagram @creators account. Number 1, the type of account you have, whether it's a creator account, a business account, or a personal account. I've heard people say different things when it comes to that, like they're afraid to switch to a business account or a creator account because they feel like they're going to lose some of the reach that they have. According to Instagram, that is not the case. The second thing that does not affect your feed ranking, whether your content is branded or organic. And that makes sense. They want all the content to do equally well. They don't say anything about paid content because obviously if you're paying for an ad, that's going to do 1 billion times better than anything in the feed. But it's really good to just kind of level set and get some of these misconceptions cleared up. And now on to our second story of the day. Vicky, who is @CuteEK on Twitter, highlights that Instagram is now letting people create group stories. And she shows a screenshot that is from within the Instagram app that says, create group stories with friends. You can now collaborate on a private story with friends. Create a group so that members can see and add to the story. There's an option there to create new group. I think this is a really interesting idea and something that Instagram absolutely needs. And I'll give you a perfect example. Some of my friends have gotten married recently and they have said, in the invitation, please do not put any pictures on social media. And I sort of understand that for a lot of reasons because, for instance, they want to control how people look or come across or how they want their day to be seen by others. And that makes sense. I totally get that. But if there was some sort of way that people could collaborate and share pictures and videos without everyone in the world seeing them, for instance, on a group story, especially when it's around an event, whether it's a wedding or a party or whatever else, I think that is absolutely the way that a lot of people would want to share pictures and videos from an event. I was actually thinking about planning a party at my house this year. I did one last year and I sent out a physical invitation that was a refrigerator magnet to everyone, sort of like a save the date. This year I was thinking about doing only an Instagram invitation where I'd make an Instagram account and invite people to follow that Instagram account only if they were invited to the party. Now this creating group stories with friends would be absolutely where everyone could share all the pictures and video from the evening without everyone else seeing and keeping it a little bit private. And I think this is a really, really good way for Instagram to compete with Snapchat, which is such a closed environment. That's it for today's flash briefing. Thanks for listening.